Hello dogs, hello dogs, hello dogs, hello dogs! It is I, your Lord and Savior. So, I was watching some clips while eating lunch. That was maybe like 20 minutes ago. Those clips were of people playing Holocure. And every now and then they do this particular move where you walk backwards while shooting you shoot forwards while walking backwards, called a STRAFE, and that's like super useful. So I'm like, oh shit, like did the game have an update? So I go to the website, no update, same version. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then I go to the keybinds and would you look at that? Confirm / STRAFE. Maybe I should read the buttons before playing a game. So let's try Goomba. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. You can strafe in this game. I've been accidentally playing in hard mode this entire time. I've been playing in accidental hard mode this entire time. And I didn't even know it. I didn't even know this was an option here. This is a life changer. This is a game changer. Being able to run away while dealing damage. Like, look at this. Look at how much easier the game is now. And it's only like just the starting area, the starting stage, the starting wave. I'm actually so salty at myself. I'm so salty at myself. Look at this, look at how much damage you can do. And like, you don't even take a speed penalty or anything, it's literally just line it up. Literally just a matter of lining it up. And then just executing. Now obviously like walking and like, without strafing has its advantages and is useful depending on the situation, but like just being able to strafe, man, like this is a thing you can do. You can run away while like actually dealing damage and not having like a massive DPS loss, because like if you stop running away. That's why the elites, that's why some elites just gave me some trouble. That's why they gave me some trouble. I'm still facing a wall in like the 9-minute literal wall of deadbits with seals coming in. But man, like you look at this. This is just insane. I genuinely can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. And I didn't even figure it out. I just saw it on a clip. I just saw it on a Gura clip, which is part of the reason why like I'm starting off with Gura or Goomba. Oh boy. But yeah, like you may have caught a glimpse of like the character select screen. I have been playing this. I have been playing this a bit off stream, not a whole lot, admittedly, but maybe like an hour or 2 or 4. Oh look at it! Like it's so much easier. It's so much easier doing damage. It's so much easier doing damage. This is insane. You can strafe in this game. And I didn't know it for like, how long was the first time? Like 2.5 hours? Oh boy. Like if anything, I want to do an Apex stream, like either Guerilla one or just like plan one for tomorrow. But then I went to I went to Fragment West. I went to Fragment West in just off stream and my frames just plummeted. Look at this, you can fight the Takodachi as well. But yeah, I went to Fragment West and my frames just plummeted for some reason. It didn't used to happen. But in this iteration of Apex it does happen, I guess. And also there's a very annoying bug where like everyone is deployed at the start of the game. And it's just so loud. I really hate it when that happens, and I would absolutely hate to make you suffer. So Apex is gonna be an off-stream endeavor for now. I say for now, for this week. I do have a bit of a banger of a stream, if you will, planned for the Tuesday stream though. 5 PM GMT. I'll make an announcement on it, like, sometime later today, probably after the stream. Probably after the stream, maybe a bit later. But it's a tier list video. I can deal with KFP now as well efficiently, because I don't have to like turn all the way around to actually fight them. I can just like kite them into the attack zone. Doing the quick switch, like doing the quick switch where like you just rotate behind you, like is so much more cooler. While being able to say, oh, I can kill the entirety of KFP there. Please give me horns. I wanna be horny. I wanna be horny. I wanna be horny. I don't wanna be dead. Ah. But yeah. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive, I'm horny, and I'm not dead. Increase crit. Yeah, I've been playing like just enough to the point where like I can recognize power-ups by their BL book. Save me. Like I didn't actually want the BL book there, I just want to be saved from that situation. Because when you pick something up, it's an insta activation. So yeah, I've been playing just enough to just learn how to learn the items, the buffs by their icons, so I can just like quickly get them. Or you can do your special while strafing as well. This is great. This is just lovely. Look at that, look at how easy that elite was. Didn't have to kite them all over the map. Didn't have to avoid all this badness that's coming my way here. Just a quick and easy blah 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 blah, and it's dead. And it's dead. And I hope I'm not dead, because Baba waves are they're a bit of an increase in damage and difficulty. But that was before I knew you could strafe. Now instead of having to run away from them, instead of having to run away from all the Babas, I can just face them while running away. You know, like, it's not good to run away from your fears, and you have to face your fears, but no one said anything about running away from your fears while also facing your fears. Kind of like this, right? Like, face your fears, but also maintain a safe, healthy distance from them. And then stab them with a giant trident. Like, how many problems are there where, like, you can't really just solve them by, like, using a giant trident in some way? Like I feel like a lot of problems. I feel like a lot of problems, like a lot of them, they can just be solved by utilizing, I'll say, not stabbing, just utilizing a trident in some way, shape or form. Oh boy, that's a lot of boys. Oh, there's a deadbeat, that's why. It's an elite wave. I've had some really good runs in Endless, but like, it gets very insane after a while. Get a 15% chance to not die here. Sounds good, sounds good. So, my new strat for dealing with these dudes, rather than like sit in the middle and wait for them to dissipate, it's just like try and outrun them and slip through the cracks. Just try and slip through the cracks. If not, then good luck. It's usually where my run ends. It's usually where my run ends. But it didn't happen this time. Sure, I'll get some random food dropping. I wanna level up the farm beam because I still fully believe I've stayed blind to all the collabs, and these are the only ones I have found so far. I've stayed blind to everyone, to everything else. And brain fart, I want to say something. Oh, alright, yeah, alright. I still highly suspect there's an interaction between Funbeam and the glow sticks, but I've not been able to level them both in a single run. Because either I die or I just don't get the item till way down the line. So this run is looking to be closer. Unless I die right here. Come on. It's only 2 more levels. It's only 2 more levels. Only 2 more levels on the Funbeam. Oh god, giant thing. I still have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh no! Oh, I hate fighting it like from the top. Because then like you don't see... That was close! Because then like you don't see what's behind it. The sprite is so big. I mean, I am doing damage at least. I know that much. Okay, cool. No, don't, no, 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 no! This is fine. I will get the syringe one day. So, last time as well, I kinda sat on Iris because I thought she was a berserker. She's a vampire. She's not a berserker. I played her a bit. I played her a bit off stream. She's a vampire. She's not a berserker class. Which is kinda better. I'm still like not entirely a fan of her kit. However, I think the walking animation, I think like the sprite animation here, like it balances it out. Like it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at her little wings over there, just flying. It's so fucking adorable. Just genuinely insane. Okay, let's start setting up healing synergies, I guess. You can strafe. I can't believe I didn't know you can strafe. I don't believe you. I didn't realize you can strafe. And this is like strafing is even more effective for for the like horizontal shooting characters, because like you don't have to turn around all the way to get your shots across. So like I'm shooting downwards now, but like look at this, like I'm shooting to the left. This is special, these dead bits over here, get all the juicy XP. I still want to do the fan beam and glow stick thing. Like this has been my goal for so long now. I'll get the Psycho Axe as well. There's some early extra damage. Early extra damage is pretty cool. Ideally, I'd love the idle song, just so we can have some extra verticality. But right now, I think like between Psycho Axe and oh, there it is. I'll grab it, sure. Just like grab the base forms of weapons, I guess, right now. And just level them up as they come up. I will save one spot for fan beam though. Critical, 10% to heal. Sure. And now we fight the giant shrimp. Ow. Wow, that was so delayed. That, like, things happen and then like it takes so long for my brain to process like that something happened. Reduce max health but increase speed. Sure, like I'm gonna get a lot of healing. There's the fan beam. I'm gonna get a lot of healing, so I don't really mind. Like I didn't finish. I didn't like finish beating small armor with Iris. However, I did get pretty far in the run, so like I've got like a general understanding of how her kit works. But yeah, I'm very sorry to to Iris and all the Iris fans for just like being like, ew, what the fuck is this in the first stream. I just really don't enjoy playing Berserkers in... I really don't enjoy Berserkers in games. I like the idea of them. I don't like actually playing them. Unless it's like some stupidly busted game. Like League, for example, there's like some Berserkers that are literally unkillable after you get your build online. And then there's Trandamer, which is like genuinely just press his ultimate to not die for like 15 seconds or so. Is it even 15 seconds? It just feels like an eternity. I mean, playing League is just an eternity in and of itself. It's just like Eternal Torment, isn't it? Ow. I-O-I-E-O-R. Let's just increase XP gain. Thank you for the food! Please kill the taco that's behind me. I also love the fan beam knockback. It's so good in late fights. Ooh, escape the taco, that's it. No! That always gets me. That always gets me. I use up my special. I use my special. Words I can speak. I use up my special way too early in the fight, and the Takodachi elite is pretty tanky, so it doesn't die to just a special and some extra shooting on top. And then like the wall of Takodachi just shows up, and then you just kinda die. If you can't break through, I mean, I'll just run out. Which I wasn't able to! I do like the spread on the attack here though. Like it helps hit some like targets. Oh, not ideal. I'll just get more horns. Be more horny. We should be able to strafe away from these deadbeats while damaging them. I still can't believe it. I never realized. Like, it's just so insane. But to be fair, like, there was no indicator of, like, you being able to do anything like this. Like, unless you go into the controls. And even then, like, it's the confirm button. Like, I get using, like, little buttons to, you know, just like not have a very cluttered control scheme. But confirm, I don't know. This is weird. This is weird, and I'm just nitpicking. I'm just nitpicking because I'm salty, okay? I'm just nitpicking because I'm salty. Ooh, is that an anvil? Let's start carving our way towards that. That is an anvil. Oh, the professional dodge there. Shrimp. Okay. Oh, that's gonna drag the entire wave over them, so. Just attack like this. And Poggies. Crash attacker, yeah, sure. And more attack speed and heal. And Psycho Axe, sure. Don't have to run away while getting speed. I can strafe. I can strafe into them and keep doing damage. I can keep doing damage while doing other stuff. This is so great. This is so good. Like, I genuinely was not even planning on streaming today. I was not even planning on streaming today. It's just that I was so salty. I was so salty about the strafe that I'm like, no, I have to try this on stream. I have to do this on stream. I mean, that plus the fact that I'll be going away for a bit after this week is done. Like, Tuesday is my last planned stream, and then there may be some more Guerilla streams in the week, but for the most part, I am going to stop streaming for the rest of the month because, as I've said in the last couple of streams, if you've been here, I am moving. I'm going back to my hometown. So I'm sorting out my living situation right now. And moving takes a lot of packing and a lot of energy and a lot of packing and some planning, a decent amount of planning and a lot of packing. Like, you don't realize how much. Oh, I did again. I used the special way too early. I'll just take the damage before, like, they all just come close. But yeah, lots of patching, lots of energy, lots of patching. Decent amount of planning, lots of patching. You don't realize how many stuff you've got. But like, it's not even just like the small stuff. I'm moving furniture as well. And if you've ever moved, you know that moving furniture is just an absolute pain. Like, yeah, I'm getting like a moving company to do the move for me. But I still have to get everything down to the track. Still have to get... I don't know. I still have to get everything down to the moving track, and I live on the 4th floor, boys. I live on the 4th floor. That's quite a track. That's quite the track down. Especially for things that wouldn't fit in the elevator. Which is a decent amount of them, because my apartment's elevator, like, it's not the most spacious one. Let's say that. Like, so you can fit like 4 people in, but how many boxes can you fill in? Can you fit in? How much furniture can you fit in, even disassemble? Activate! Hope! Oh, I love how I can be like off-center there and still hit. And like the awakened form of this weapon is actually like very cool. I don't want the lava bucket, I will take the upgrade. So like the awakened form of Ice's weapon is really cool. Safe to say, Iris has grown on me in the game. Not to say that she hasn't in his streams or anything, but I mean, I guess like when she initially debuted, I'm like, oh, okay. Like I was just sleeping. I didn't really care that much about her, and then like over time, like clips started popping up and things started happening, and I don't actively watch her stream, or like, I mean, I don't really actively watch anyone's stream, to be honest. I've got some favorites and whatnot. I'll check out their stream. What am I trying to say here? Like in general, I do have my preferences in VTubers, yes. But in general, I just like, if I see someone online, I'll check their stream. If it's something like, I like, or like have some time to spare, I'll sit around, yeah. There, was that so hard to say? Like I can make like the most innocuous stuff, the most innocent stuff. Like I can just make them sound so bad, and like I'm just hiding some fucking resentment for people or something. No, I'm just sit at communicating. Like, just take a moment to process. Take a moment to process your thoughts, Toxena mates. Oh wait, we maxed out Funbeam. I didn't even realize. That was close. Ooh. Glow stick. Oh no, I'm in between a lot of people here. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I just got the glow stick. Oh no. It's the wall. It's the wall. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. There, I swam away from it. Where did all the XP go? God knows now. It was somewhere like, ooh, blah 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 boop. Somewhere this way was. I saw you spawn there. Yeah, I'm finding tracks of it. I'm finding tracks of the XP. Get the glow stick. I wanna see if there's an interaction between those two. I've been trying to see for so long. I've been trying to make this happen for so long, but it's just like it's just a cursed build. It's just a cursed build. It does not want to materialize. Come at me, Babas. I can strafe now. I can strafe now. You're not gonna endlessly sneak up on me because you're very tanky. And I have to perpetually run away from you because I can't face you. I can face you while running away from you. Oh, I can even spearhead. I can even spearhead it straight through. Oh, now this is kind of weird fighting with Iris because like you gotta stay like just outside beam range, but like just inside shooting range here. So like the top part clips. I'm seem to be doing alright though. I literally haven't gotten this far with Iris. Just shit. I think last time I got this far, I died to the boss here. But not this time. I figured out a new strat on the fly. Get it on the fly because this has got wings and we're flying. We're flying away. We're just very cutely flying. It's cutely a word. Will there be a word? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can speak. Did I just invent a new word? It does trouble me, however, that I am having some trouble dealing with base mice. I just want to see if there's a synergy between these two, man. Leave me alone. There, break free, break free, break free, I said! I mean, the good thing with the mice, though, is that there's a lot of them, so Nurse's horns are actually very effective. They're actually, like, very effective at healing me. Because the chance that gets triggered per enemy killed. But there's so many of them! There's so many of them! No! Go away! Go away! No! There's some mates. Oh, and here's the clocks. Obviously written with a K because it's chronic clocks. Just weave through them. Weave through them. Am I faster? Oh yeah, the minus health plus speed thingy. I've got that. Cool. When did I get that? But haha, I can strafe! I can strafe! Look at this! You are power. Oh shit, you're not powerless. The mice aren't powerless, but you clock people. You clock people are powerless against my might! You are powerless against my might! Now please act like it and don't kill me. So this is a pretty bad situation to be in. However, Iris is a vampire build. She's a vampire build. I just haven't gotten a lot of the healing aspects of it online. But she can regain some health. There. We're back at full. We're back at full. We're back at full. Crisis averted. I was not on 1 health there for a second. I want that vacuum. I want that vacuum. Ooh. No, just my squad, just... Go away! Go away! Don't want you here. Okay, there. Grab that. Scoot. Max that out. Get the axe. Get the axe again, I guess. The special. There. Justice rains from above, or like hope rains from above, rather. Was that a bad idea to get so close? All healing is doubled, yes please. For a vampire build, that's huge. They do have a synergy! I saw the golden anvil! I'm not crazy, they do have a synergy! I'm just being walled off by an army of shrimps. And dead bits. It's an actual wall, holy shit. They do have a synergy! I knew it! I knew it! Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh! There's more than one synergy here. The idol song synergizes with one of them as well. But I just want to see what this to do, man. I've been trying for so long. Light beam, collaboration of glow stick and fan beam. Throw glow sticks that explode in targeted beams. Yes, please. Where are they? Oh, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. There's that bit. There's a shrimp. Hope rains from above. Now I want to get to one side of both of them. So I can strafe into them and fight both at the same time. Because I can strafe by pressing the Z key. This is something I can do in this game. That I totally... Oh boy! Oi! You thou! Yeah, wow! That was a lot of damage! That was a lot of damage! Stop! Stop! Don't beat me with your clubs! Do not beat me with your clubs! Oh my god! Oh my god! They do so much damage! Oh my god! They do so much damage! Or rather, no! They don't do that much damage. I just don't have a lot of health. I need to increase my health. I need no. Oh yeah, do the dabba yabba do ba dabba dee boo do boo do. Please, a health up. Now I'm pretty sure the speed up only apply the health down from the speed up only applies once. It's not like 30%. It's not like 30% for every upgrade, but oh boy, more damage here, please. I need more health. I need more health. Ooh, you gabba yabba yuba, you poo poo, yoopy, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo, no, yippee, ooh. This is genuine panic. This is actual genuine unrefined panic. No. No saplings, please. Please, you're a peaceful people. You're a peaceful people. Yes, increase my critical healing, please. Increase my critical healing. Oh, they do so much damage. Like, even if I beat small army, I'm not getting anywhere close to past. I'm not getting anywhere farther. You baba la bamba. Yaba la bamba. Look at the build book. We can upgrade it with the axe later on, and that's gonna give me a nice little line of defense. Especially when it's upgraded. But now I have a lead on another synergy as well. So it either the fan beam or the glow stick pain! Oh, pure unrefined pain! Pure point! Pain! I've got enough to get the next upgrade for this. But yeah, like I don't like meta upgrades, but I would like to have a stockpile of coins for like if I eventually decide to get them. So the only meta upgrade I'm getting is just getting more meta coins. Let's roll for myth. Goomba, okay. And one roll for cancel. What you got? Crony. So let's play Crony then. I've got 4 gacha. Okay, I've gotten Crony like 5 times because like you need it 1 time to upgrade there as well. Look at this strafe. Look at this strafe. Especially with Crony's ability, because like it stays up for so long and like people walking into it, they take extra damage as well. It's not take extra damage, it's just like they take damage if like they walk into it. Or like I just forcibly walk into them. Kinda like that. Oh. Strafing is an ability in this game, it's free, you just press Z and you do it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. I just didn't know about it. Okay? And then I was complaining, like the first time I was complaining like, oh shit, this game is very hard. Because like it's got like you gotta rotate all the way around and whatnot in order to like shoot behind you. And like, okay, sure, you still do need to do like a quick rotation, but it's not like you have to do it constantly. You can strafe, because that's a thing you can do in this game. I feel like with strafing as well, like Crony like serial takes like it's a indirect buff actually. It's an indirect buff to like this Crony skill, because like you can just walk into the enemies like with like the clock hands up. Oh, it's so bad that we can't just trigger perfection there because of like that 0.0001% of health we're missing. I bet that's actually like 1 health as well. I bet that is actually like just a singular health point we're missing. It's like what, like 2 or 3 pixels? Maybe 4 to make things even, worth of like red bar. Like it's one wide. It's definitely 1 pixel wide. I'm just not entirely sure on how tall it is. Well, now it's more than 1 pixel wide. I'll take the axe, I'll take the fan beam, and obviously I'll take the upgrade. So which one do you think is the synergy for like idle song? Because it was glowing last time we were at the Golden Anvil. Yeah, I'll take the ability. Might as well get the passives earlier on, and that's gonna help us trigger perfection now. There we go. Now it's all about not getting damaged. In the spirit of that, I will take another Saki upgrade. Just outscale all the enemies using perfection, so you don't actually take damage and lose perfection. That got stuck in a tree there, but thankfully they dissipated. That is the way. Use perfection to keep up perfection. There we go, idle song. What's the synergy gonna be like? Like, I actually wanted to stream yesterday as well. Like, I wasn't planning on streaming today, but like I did kind of feel and want to stream yesterday. However, I don't even remember what I did yesterday. No, genuine, what did I do yesterday? I mean, completely irrelevant to anything, but like, it was raining, right? Oh, I did it too quickly again. Yeah, lose perfection, cool. But yeah, the primary reason I didn't stream is it was raining so hard, like my mic would actually just like pick up just eternal background static because of all the rain. It was literally just like a waterfall outside my balcony door. And like, as you know, like I've got my balcony door open because it's summer here and you kind of die if you don't. And my AC is broken, so that's not great. But yeah, like that's the thing. Like, oh, not enough. Oh, we took some chip damage anyways there. But yeah, very heavy rain. Thankfully, it got a bit. It cooled down. It cooled down a bit, but judging from my sweat right now, the temperature's gone back up since then. Like, it's not exactly leave a paddle level, which it was for like quite a long time, but it is just feel very like moist. And you have to say moist like that. You have to say moist. Oh, I got stuck on the tree. Don't get stuck on the tree. Getting stuck on trees! Getting stuck on trees is not advisable. I'm just, yeah, just die. Perish. Perish all those who would oppose me. You fools! I will take double healing though, just so we can keep up perfection. I'd love to get this every 20 seconds food drops. So that way we can keep up perfection. It's such a good buff. It's such a great buff. But at the same time, I do kind of wanna keep upgrading Fun Beam and Idle Song. Definitely Idle Song. Oh shit. Definitely Idle Song. Because we did get a lead on another synergy last match. Nurse Horns, yes please. Oh there, we're back to full health. And we're back down from full health. There is a burger up there though. And we should be getting the 20-second burger as well soon enough. There it is. But immediately take some chip damage so it doesn't matter. Thank you, pickup brains. Oh, didn't mean to press that, but it actually works. Poggies. Get food more often, yes please. Get food even more often, yes please. So now we're getting every 18 seconds. And like, just keep on buffing up perfection as well. Because Crony is perfect. And if she's not perfect, she's kinda not doing that well. There we go. Back to actually doing damage, and oh, that's already dead bit. Sir, can I kite you over this way where there's more XP I haven't gotten? Increase horns. That's a lot of people. Where's the dead bit? There he is, in the middle of the mall. Oh no. The 9-minute wall, the 9-minute wall, the 9-minute wall. Just run. I will take damage in this. I will absolutely take damage in this, but just run. Get out of it. Just get out of it. Just get out of it. Somehow came out with a not a net loss. Oh, Baba! Baba! Stop! I mean, at least I've got enough heal. I've got enough healing now that I can just whiff in and out of perfection. Which is alright, I guess. Let's increase like some of our actual skills here. Can you die? How much health? As soon as you complain, they die. There we go. Get the final upgrade on that. Can we trigger the horns anywhere? Yes, we can. Well, that's irrelevant. So, can I access my experience, please? Thank you. We haven't gotten anvils at all, I don't think. I still genuinely have no clue what the dog is about. At least I think it's a dog. Is it? Wait, no. Is it Miko or not Miko? Oh shit! What's her name? Like, not Botan. Oh, I forget. There's like looking at the colors, like the ears specifically as well. Like, it reminds me of something, but I don't remember their name. Like one of the JP brands. Oh, it's dead. Okay. I'm just gonna activate so I can. Oh no, it's not dead. That's an anvil. It should be dead by now, though, because the mouse wave has begun. More horns, sure. Should all take BL. We're kind of lacking in terms of like upgrades. And it doesn't help that we've kind of lost, kind of like not lost, but like haven't gotten like a lot of anvils. There they are. There's some more XP down this way though, which I would love to grab before going for it. Oh, that was satisfying. That was satisfying. Just cutting through all those mice. Studs. Aye, the clocks are here. You know what? I'll take some more health actually. And I will max out Idle Song. Like, I think it's the glow sticks that combo with it, but might as well try. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Maybe it's both, and like they've got like a different synergy for each one. So chasing clock. I just want damage. Like, I'm okay on the healing department. I just need more damage to actually deal with stuff. Oh, I thought I was gonna perfect all that dodge. To be fair, I don't think I took damage from the wave. I think I took damage from the mouse. Close, get damaged on by the BL books as well. Surely they must be low. Surely. No, that's another anvil. Good to know we're getting anvils on this half of the game. Their upgrade, fan beam. I will take that because like it doesn't matter how much damage we take because we are very much healing it. And like taking 1 damage does the exact same to cancel out. Does the exact same to cancel out the perfection buff, as like taking everything but 1 health worth of damage. So might as well, you know, might as well. I really like just like glass cannon type cursed items. Like at the end of the day, there's only a single hit point that's the important one, and that's like your last one. As long as you've got more than 1 health, you're good. You're just chilling and vibing and whatnot. We are not chilling and vibing. 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 Not at all. Not at all. Alright, so Gacha. I want another myth. Just not Gura. We've already played Gura. Kali. Poggies. This is how I decide like who to play. This is like genuinely just how I decide who to play if I'm not like looking to play any particular one. Just roll Gacha and let the game decide who you're playing for you. Get glow stick. I'll start working on the idle song synergy. I don't think Kali is the one. She's not the one to need idle song in her build, because she's got wide enough range. She's got wide enough range to like kill people all over the place, especially with strafing. Because hey, did you know you can strafe in this game by pressing Z? I sure didn't. I sure didn't know that. I will increase the scythe damage, so like the scythe is genuinely like one of the best starting weapons. Hell, I'll even go and say like one of the best weapons, just in general. Especially like late game, like you've got chances to insta-kill people and whatnot, like, and they explode as well. Like it's just insane. Yoshi. Come here, Deadwits. Come here. Get in the side range. Get in side range, please. How about I increase the side range? That way, more of you can be included in the harvest. Look at this. Strafing makes life so much easier. If you don't know what to do in life, just strafe. Just strafe. It'll get you places. Don't know what those places are, but it's gonna get you places. So let's just start working on Kali's abilities. More glow sticks. Yes, please. Explosions! Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, la la la. Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, la la la. Oh, I can't wait for the Megumin spin-off in Konosuba. Like, I really like Konosuba. It's like the whole sitting on like meta isekai thing, like, which is like, I don't know just yet, but like Isekai Ojisan from like this season is looking to be another like very funny, actually funny comedy anime. Meta isekai thing. I mean, just from the first episode, right? Like the main character just walks across the street, and like they've done it in a way where like a truck comes through, and it looks like it's gonna hit him, but like the perspective they've done it in is like in a way that it just looks like it's gonna hit him, but like in reality it's like he's already crossed the street and the truck's behind him already. And like that was like first like 20 seconds or so of the anime. I just absolutely fucking lost it laughing. I knew that was gonna be a great. I knew there was gonna be a great anime this season. I also am greatly amused by the idea of Takehito Koyasu, fucking Dio's voice actor, just being an ugly bastard uncle weeb. I don't know, that seems very funny to me. Like Koyasu, right? Like he usually does the like big bad villain characters. So like he's done Dio, he's done Adam in Skate, he's done. No, that was Kenjiro Matoba, I'm pretty sure his name is. The guy who plays God a lot. So what else has Koyasu played? Like, I'm just completely drawing a blank right now, because like, I know I've seen him in a lot of places, and it's like, yo, Koyasu's in this? What the fuck? Oh, I remember I was watching a slice of life. I was watching a slice of life isekai. I was watching a slice of life isekai about like some kid just growing up in the wild and just like being a slime tamer. He was a slime tamer. That was like the gimmick. Oh, I'm still crying. What? Oh, how long have I been crying for? God, I took that last loss very hard, I guess. Didn't even realize I was crying. But yeah, like I was watching an isekai where like there's a slice of life isekai, so like absolutely nothing bad happens in that. It was just a very wholesome kids doing kid stuff with slimes. Not a net way. They're eventually they open up their dry cleaning business because like the slimes could just eat the dirt off and then just eat the moisture of the clothes, and that was cool. Anyways, Dio was playing a butler. Koyasu was playing a butler, not Dio. Koyasu is Dio. So Koyasu was playing a butler, and first I heard him. It's like, wait, is that motherfucking Koyasu? Is that motherfucking Koyasu in this anime? What's he doing here? Why is he the butler? Oh god, is the butler gonna... Is that actually gonna be like some non-wholesome fucking just murder plot or something? Like he was a butler to like some noble family and whatnot and blah 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 blah. Plot, don't quite remember all the character dynamics, but I do remember the anime. That it was pretty fun. I don't remember the name of it, but it had a very nice art style, like just all watercolors and stuff. Not all, but like the backgrounds. The backgrounds were. It was lovely. I loved it. It was a very nice slice of life anime for the season. So here I am, just like sitting there, like I just hear fucking Koyasu just pop up. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Is he gonna murder someone? But no, he was just like a wholesome butler. So he's not always doing villain characters. And I forgot where this entire thing came from. I forgot what I was originally talking about before going on the tangent. Now I'm trying to remember if I had Koyasu in any of like this season's anime that could have triggered this tangent, but oh yeah. Isekai Uji-san. I was talking about Isekai Uji-san. Yeah. Water ASMR break. Hold up. Yeah, I was talking about Isekai Uji-san and how Uji-san is Koyasu. Oh boy, why did that take so much brain? That took way more brain power to figure out. Cause like I genuinely forgot. I had to retrace everything. To actually get to that. Oh my god. But yeah, like people see him as the villain in like the isekai. Because in the isekai itself, like the whole premise of Isekai Uji-san is like he's back from the isekai for once. People do that. I didn't know it was possible to return from being isekai'd, but here we go. Here we are setting a precedent that not a lot of isekai anime set. Actually, what's an isekai anime where they have returned? Can you think of one? Because I can't. And I'm not counting Sword Art, because that's a game. That's not an isekai. That's just returning from being stuck in a microwave helmet. Almost died to KFP there. I need some healing. I just realized I have 0 healing. And I'm pretty sure I've been offered Nexus Horns quite a few times. Good thing the KFP waves are over, because I don't think I would survive another one if it came from an unfortunate position. But yeah, Sword Art I'm not counting because it's not an isekai. They just were trapped in microwave helmets. It was virtual reality, okay? Close enough, but not a transportation. Log Horizon, on the other hand, I would count. Log Horizon, I would count. Because Log Horizon, like, yeah, it's a game world, but they've been transported there by like some alien race or something. It's been hinted at. We don't actually know, at least not in the anime. I don't know about the light novels. Speaking of, are the light novels continuing? Because last I heard about the light novels, last I heard... Oh, it is! Please, Nurse's Horns, yes. Don't die before that. It is Glowstick. So what do we get here? Idol Concert. Collaboration, Idol Stick and Glowstick. Throw Glowstick in all directions that explode in the song. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Does it do good damage, so is the question. 108 on a crit. I saw 103 there. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm seeing some good damage. I'm seeing some good damage, and it's an all-around AoE. It's an all-around AoE, which I am not mad about at all. On the contrary, I really enjoy having many angles covered. But yeah, like, does anyone know? 'Cause, like, last I heard about the Log Horizon light novels, they stopped being written because the author was in jail for tax evasion, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if it's actual aliens and whatnot. Something about souls, if I remember correctly, when they were on the moon. I know they like lose their memories, and like every time they respawn, they lose like a bit memories to then get to experience like some of the past lives. I remember that much. Like, I remember also, like, I rewatched it in anticipation for the new season that came out. Or at least I think I watched season 1. And then I don't think I touched season 2 before season 3 came out. I don't think I made it. But maybe I did. I don't actually remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. But yeah, like Log Horizon, it's one of my favorite anime of all time. Very hard to recommend it to people though. Like, it takes a specific kind. Like, look, you either love it or you hate it. Really. Like, there's no in between. Like any anime with like great world building and using like the world system in clever ways, like Log Horizon does. Like, for example, they figured out that, oh, you can't use like pre-existing recipes to make food, because then it just tastes terrible. That was very hard to say for some reason. Oh boy. I'll skip the fan beam, I'll take the wall, I'll take the bomb. Give me more nice horns. I wanna maintain just a good health here. But yeah, they figured out that, like, oh, you can't just use pre-existing recipes to make food, because it tastes terrible, or rather, it has no taste. But then they figured out that, oh, you can put salt on it to at least make it taste somewhat salty, and like that's better. And then people were like, yes. And then people were like, oh, okay, what if you cook food from scratch? So you don't actually use the automatic crafting system recipe, but rather you just make food yourself. And then it's like, oh, the food actually tastes good now. and then they just started like monopolizing burgers or something. Because like they were like the only people who figured that out by that point. So they made bank just cashing in on the discovery. Like I love it when the world systems, right? Like I love it when like either like a power system or like just a world system or whatever you've got. I love it when like it's just used in interesting ways. Like Mushoku Tensei as well, right? Like we haven't seen much of it in the anime, but there's quite a few moments. There's quite a few moments in the light novels. I'm being vague because I don't want to spoil anything, because I love Mushoku Tensei, and like I genuinely believe going in blind is great. Although the anime is like it's so good, but it's not like as good as the light novels, which is saying something, because like the anime is already like a 9 or a 10 by itself. But since it's only told, like the story in the anime, it's only told from Rudius's perspective, because like, okay, cool, like, yeah, okay, he's the main character, I get it. He's the main character, I get it. It's an anime, of course, so like we don't have all the time in the world to dedicate to side characters and whatnot. So like I fully get it. It's just like Mushoku Tensei highlights the animes. But yeah, there's like quite a few moments in the light novels / web novels where people make a thing by combining other things, and like it makes total sense, but like it's a never before seen thing. Actually, it's a never before seen thing in that application kind of deal. Yeah. Trying very hard to be as spoil free. So they make something by cleverly combining other stuff, and it makes total sense, but no one really thought about it ever that way, is what I'm trying to say. And that was so cool. That was so cool. Because and like when it succeeds as well, it's, I mean, not succeed in the way of like it works, but like in the way of like when it's finished, rather, I should say. Because we don't actually know whether it succeeded or not. But like, oh, it's such an emotional moment. It's so great. I'm just thinking about Mushoku Tensei now. I need to get back into like reading the extra chapters, because I finished reading all the light novels and the web novels of the main story, and just like I just started reading up on all the extra chapters. I'm like halfway through Redundancy right now, which is just like a bunch of side stories that the author couldn't fit in anywhere like in the main story. In the main books, which says a lot, because there is so much filler and like slice of life moments in Mushoku Tensei, which is like it's half of the charm, really. Like character interactions and like just seeing them grow and whatnot, like that's like that, like sure, like there's like epic cool fights and very big world progressing moments. But really, Mushoku Tensei is a story about a man just figuring out how to be better at life. So like just seeing all the slice of life things, it just makes it so good. Like I wish I knew about it. I genuinely wish I knew about it a lot earlier, so I could have read it like a lot earlier. But at the same time, I think. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Fox are not dying for a second. Fox not dying for a second. Pain. Well, yeah, I wish I knew about Mushoku Tensei like a lot earlier. On the other hand, I think I became aware of it. Like I became aware of it when the first season of the anime came out. So I didn't know about it beforehand. Maybe I had heard like something from like at some place before, but like I didn't like remember it if I did. So on one hand, I do wish I knew about it sooner. On the other hand, I think it came out at such a perfect moment in life. I think it came out in such a perfect moment in life where like I could just fully appreciate it. Because say if I had read it back when I was like 14, 15, God, even like 13, peak weeb. Actually, no. I think like I was a bad weeb for like around like 13, 14. I was a bad weeb. Now I think I'm just a good weeb. Okay, I'm a cultured, cool weeb. But yeah, I don't think I would have appreciated Mushoku Tensei if it came out when I was like, it had come out. I don't think I would have appreciated it if I read it like way back in my early weeb days. But like me being made aware of it from the anime when I was like now, like when was it? Like when was Mushoku Tensei? Was it 2021 winter season? A lot of stuff came out that season. There was so much good stuff that came out that season, so I'm just automatically defaulting to like believing it came out then. If not, like somewhere around there, I'm guessing. But yeah, like this, I could just fully appreciate it. I could just like fully appreciate it. Oh, baby, a triple. I'll take the axe, I'll take the bomb, and I'll take the gun. And I'll take the plug. And like, if you've also seen like the trailer for the second season, and you know what? If you've read Light Novel 7, if you've read Volume 7, you may have noticed a very specific moment that we're getting, and I am not emotionally ready. I am not emotionally ready. Like, it was such a good moment. It was such a good moment in the light novel. Like, I am not ready to experience that. I'm not ready to experience that in anime. Since when did I switch to YouTube? It's been roughly 4 months. Welcome! Welcome, we've got an OG from the Twitch days. But yeah, I've just been enjoying doing things on YouTube more, because like on Twitter, it felt a lot more demoralizing to just stream and then stream and then stream again and then like have nothing to show of it, because like VODs just get deleted in like 2 weeks. If that, I don't even remember how long it is. I think it's 2 weeks, or maybe like it's 2 weeks for partners. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, like I've just been very much enjoying doing YouTube stuff. I feel like a lot better just streaming here, because I can stream and then like it's saved, like it's right there in my channel. I've got like a nice little thumbnail for every stream, which I really enjoy working on. I really enjoy just like seeing what I was doing like months ago from now, which is very nice. I really like that. I genuinely just really like having an archive of like what past me has done. Like I've got folders upon folders in like my hard drive. Well, hard drives in my hard drives. Because I just archive so much stuff. But like I've got folders just like dating back all the way to 2013. Like inspecting them would tell you like otherwise a lot of the times, because many times it's just like backups upon backups, and like it's very rare to see like an original folder somewhere, because like I have switched hard drives, so I had to like copy things from here and there. But like I vaguely know slash vaguely categorize just like time periods of like when things happened. Except my drawing folder. My drawing folder has like it's got like some files for like individual years, and then like there's some things that I could not even date back to individual years. So I just like made a new folder, called it relics, and just like plopped anything that's like actually plopped all of my ancient art in there. But yeah, like I really just love seeing what past talks was on about. And if you check out the main video channel, right, like I've got videos on there from when I was like 13 that like are still very much public. For better or worse, for anyone who wants to see them. Fan beam. Do I want a fan beam? I'll take it for now, I guess. I'll also take the glow stick so we can just synergize. But we have maximum bombs, maximum war crimes, setting up a minefield. So yeah, like I've got videos of like when I was 13 on my channel, which is insane. Like I look back at them every now and then, and like, yeah, it's a 13-year-old on YouTube, or like it was a 13-year-old on YouTube. Like they're not like good quality. They're absolutely fucking trash quality. But like I'm still kind of proud of them for like. For when they were made, and for like, again, being a 13-year-old back then, they're not complete trash. They're like 80% trash, but they're not complete trash. Not all of them, at least. Some of them we don't talk about, and some of the like hot trash, some of the very hot steaming pile of trash they are very much unlisted, I think. I don't actually remember like if I've got any unlisted or if I deleted them or privated or something. I know I've got like some videos of when I was like 15 to 16 that never made the light of day. Because it was a period, it was a weird period in my life, like way, really weird. Would not recommend. Would not recommend, but also at the same time would not change. So I just kind of made videos back there, but like, I would edit them and then like just never upload them. Like I wanted to, It's just like it just never really happened. I just never uploaded because like by the time I finish editing something, I'm like, oh my god, this is actual trash. And that went on for like months before. Oh no. Oh no, no, it's the wall! It's the wall! It's the wall! No! Run! Run! The 9-minute wall! The 9-minute wall! Run! Get away! Go away! Go away! Oh shit, I'm gonna have to tank damage here! Nah! Yeah, I'm very much aware that like there's some of them that have never made the light of day that are just kind of sitting. See? That are just kind of chilling in some folder somewhere. I can guess which one, but I can't tell you exactly where in that folder. Glow stick, sure. I would love to get not death. I would love to get not death. Oh boy. I was gonna say I would love to get a combined weapon, but no, that's not gonna happen. So, one more gacha. Who is it? Sana. God, Sana is so horrendously overpowered in this game. She is so insane in this game, it's insane. Like, both of my, like, very good runs. So I beat the game first time with Sana, and I got my first like 27, 8, 20 something minute run. Got my first 20 something minute run with her. And it's just insane. Like Fauna is just as insane. Like I really want to know who the developers like favorites are here. Because I don't know if like it's probably not intentional. Maybe it is. Who knows? But like, there's some characters which are just like so much more powerful than everyone else. It's just absolutely bonkers. Also, hey, did you know you can strafe in this game? Because I didn't. Did you know you can press the Z key to strafe in this? Because I played like several hours of this game and I only learned about it like half an hour before the stream started. I'll get this because it's a bit rarer than getting the abilities. What was I talking about? There's like some videos that haven't seen the light of day. I'll get the bombs. Like on top of like those videos as well, like I've got so much just raw footage. I've got so much raw footage somewhere like in some folders. That's just insane. I would absolutely love to do a stream one day where like I just go through. I would absolutely love to do a stream one day where like I just go through all the random shit that there's just in my hard drives. But I don't really know how I would go about doing that, right? Because like... Oh, right, that's... It's a defensive ultimate ability, not a offensive one. Even then, I don't know why I clicked it. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, there's an elite here. See, my eyes know how to play the game, whereas like my brain is just not here, just kind of chilling, doing other stuff. But yeah, I would absolutely love to do like an editing stream, or like just like any stream where like I just go through all of my random things that I've accumulated over the years in terms of like random clips of moments that never got edited, or like my old edited videos that never saw the light of day. It would be fun, but like I would like some of them I know, but like the raw clips I would have to like check first. I don't think there would be anything like bad in them. But I would have to check to see if mostly any doxing is happening. So like that would ruin like that would kind of ruin like the initial first reaction. Because I know for a fact that like some of them were on Discord chat. And Discord chat shows the names and IDs of people and me, and I kind of don't want to show that on stream, you know. But yeah, I'll see if I can figure out a way to do that at some time. Area and all attacks increase, yes. So basically, every time the area of an AoE attack increases, the damage also increases with Sana, which is the reason why like she's just so insane. Because like there's a lot of things that just straight up increase your area, but like they also increase your damage. But because the area increases, because of like her passive skill, increasing the area is also increasing the damage. So like you get increased damage and increased area, but like increased area also translates to increased damage. Which is just absolutely insane. Don't want your crits. This is not about crits. This is about having so much AoE that nothing approaches us. We'll upgrade the Asakoko plug though. Ooh! Yo, I love when the Gravity Blast there just like activates and just blasts off all the KFP chickens. Increase. Oh, I'll get that upgrade so we fire 2 of those. Effectively doubling their damage. I'll preemptively get Nurse's Horns as well, so we get some healing. Because if we, like with the AoE, right, like if we can just kill a bunch of stuff before they approach, that's like a lot of healing. Before we actually have to tank anything. And Takodachi wave, come on. Bloop, blop, bleep, blop, blop. I'll get the calling board. It's absolutely great on Sana, just another AoE to increase both area and damage and area damage and everything. Now, my last 2, I'm gonna have to save for, because I know exactly which weapons I should be getting. It's the Miasma Cooking and the Elite Bucket. Because they've got... I keep forgetting it's a defensive special. Come on. One thing I don't like about this is like just the insane amount of knockback. Because then like just killing an elite just takes us so far away from all the rest of the XP, and why are they getting close? Stop getting close. Well, we can kinda... There it is. Spider cooking, not miasma cooking. Yep, there it is. It's dead. Baba! Get away! Oh no. You know, with strafing with Sana, right? Like, I can actually use the wall. I can actually use the wall offensively. And there's the bucket. Perfect. I can actually use the wall to, like, actually push people away while saving. Because, like, I'm not... The basic attack is AoE. The basic attack is AoE. So, I don't actually have to aim anything. So, if I just aim backwards, the wall just shoots backwards. And I can just aim the wall and use that offensively. That's absolutely insane. Holy... Ah! Very poggies. Now just like a matter of leveling up a bunch of synergies here. I would love to level up Spider Cooking and Lava Bucket, because that does... The synergy we get from that is just insane in terms of just coverage. Yo, can you hear the watermelon man outside? €2 for a watermelon. €2 for a watermelon, boys. What a steal. I actually have no idea like what supermarket watermelons are these days. I haven't had a watermelon in ages. No, maybe I should chase down watermelon one. Like, watermelons are like, they're very nice in summer. Like they're very refreshing, and like you can... It's also very nice, like you just... So, the watermelon experience, right? The watermelon experience. It's something absolutely great, because you take a big-ass knife, biggest fighting knife you can... Oh wait, no. Hey. Wall of Death, guess what? I'm big! I'm big, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I get a triple. And the awakened weapon. And an upgrade to Spider Cooking. This is all very good. I want to be heading this way, because there was a lot of leftover XP. Ho ho! But yeah, right, also, the watermelon experience. You get a biggest knife you can find. Just stab the watermelon, cut it into pieces, and then like just grab a piece and just stuff your face with it. Or, you know, just like grab a slice and eat it like a normal person. But like stuffing your face with fucking watermelon piece, like just... Oh, it's fun, it's so good. It's so good. There's nothing bad. There's absolutely nothing bad about the watermelon. The watermelon experience, rather. If I had to redesign watermelons, I would just give it like less hard seeds. Cause like I'm fine. Cause like there's like some watermelon seeds, right? Like some of them, they're very soft and all. They're very soft. You can eat them. They're fine. You're not gonna grow a watermelon in your stomach. I thought that would be very cool. Just free watermelon right in your stomach. You've already eaten it. If it grows there. But like the black seeds, like a lot of them, like some of them are soft, but like a lot of them are very hard. So like you just there stuffing your face, and like every now and then you just have to go. You just have to spit out all the hard seeds. That's like the only negative for the watermelon experience. Yes, Sana is using Jupiter as her weapon. Not only that, she's actually duplicated Jupiter and is using 2 Jupiters as a weapon to just slap people with. I would love to slap people with the planet. Which I guess I kinda am. There are seedless watermelons. What? How have I not known this? How? Ha. This is new information and very important information. I feel like I should know by now. But like, see the thing, like, the seeds aren't the problem. Like, I think like the seeds, this is like part of the part of like the visual presentation of the watermelon. Like, seeing, like, cracking open a watermelon and just seeing like a bunch of like, just, oh, like here, it's just a bunch of red. It's like, okay, bear with me here. Bear with me here. I don't know why my brain made this connection, but it's like cracking open a watermelon, seeing just a bunch of red. It's like being inside of a tentacle monster that devoured you in a doujinshi. Like, sure, it's cool, but like everything monochrome and like just being all tentacly and like just inside in, but no, like it's just not very appealing, is it? And like it doesn't even have tentacles. Now, if the watermelons had tentacles, that would be a whole other story. That would be a whole other story. Like, tentacle watermelons would actually be kinda neat. They would actually be kinda neat. But the watermelons, they don't have tentacles. So, a full red watermelon... Wait, there's not completely seedless, but the seeds are smaller and softer. Oh! I take back everything I said then. Except the tentacle watermelon part. Like, I kinda wanna say water. Like, please, someone who draws the doujinshi, can you just make like the tentacle monster a watermelon? Oh my god, I would buy that in a heartbeat. And you know I'm serious, cause like, who buys the doujinshi? Like, I would actually buy some. I would actually buy some if they were like accessible. But they're not. Like, Comic-It is like, it's kind of on the other side of the planet for me right now. But oh boy, why did I spawn this idea? Why did I spawn this idea? Oh no. I really want to see a watermelon tentacle monster now. And I'm not 100% trusting myself to not make it happen myself. Oh boy. Oh, if you look at Twitter anytime soon, if you look at Twitter like in the next couple of days / weeks, and just see like a tentacle watermelon monster, you can just say like you were here for its conception. You were here when the watermelon tentacle monster was born. Truly an OG. Oh. Hey, let's just kill the clock, right? Like, we're playing a Vampire Survivors game. We're playing Holocure, right? That's the thing that's happening. Almost close to getting an Ascended weapon here. Yeah, that's very cool. I just gonna block you on Twitter for a month. I'm Tox. Nice to meet you. Oh boy. Oh, the deadbeats and the sims are here. We're not doing enough damage to the clock. Get the lava bucket. Can I get the final lava bucket in? Yes! Yes! All that's left is getting a golden anvil to drop, and we have the synergy. Now please drop. Oh, is that it? Was that golden? 2 bombs, yes please. Was that golden? It was golden! Let's go! There we go, elite cooking. Now the true zone of death. The true zone of death can come. Oh. So we've got that. We've got war crimes. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, holobomb and cutting boards. Holobomb and cutting boards have a synergy. So let's upgrade that. Too much damage. Too much damage there, that bit. Oh. I'm gonna get the BL book. Just so like we have a final line of defense later on. And we can actually ascend that. Because when we combine the cutting board and the hollow bomb, we're gonna have a free slot for the axe to upgrade BL. Yo, what if the tentacle monster? I'll actually upgrade the buff here. What if the tentacle watermelon monster is actually just a BL dodging? What if it? I don't know how that will work. So, oh, what if there's like two? What if there's two watermelon monsters? We'll take the body pillow. Yes, please. What if there's like two watermelon tentacle monsters, and they both love each other, and then oh, do bomb and plug? They've got. I didn't know about this, but like, I kind of want to see what it is. Breathing type Asakoko. Collaboration. Thank you, very fast motorcycle. That was cool. Collaboration of plug type Asakoko and Holobomb. Limit time only for 5,000. What does it do though? Oh my god, it's war crimes! It does war crimes, that's what it does. Oh my god, look at all this! Look at all this! It's just never-ending explosions! Everything explodes! Everything explodes for more than like the ending of the BL Watermelon Tentacle Master manga, where like they make love to each other and then like they both explode that much. I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm just really stuck on the idea of like a Watermelon Tentacle Master right now. I absolutely love this and I have never seen this happen anywhere, and I really think it should be a thing that happens. I have full faith. I have full faith in a Watermelon Tentacle Monster BL dodging happening. Well, maybe I should make it happen. Maybe I should make it happen. Why wait? Why wait for people to reach these levels of greatness? I will actually take more damage and more damage taken. Cause Lamao, get to me between like a zone of like poison death, a zone of explosives. Okay, you got to me. I actually took health damage there. That was not fun. I was reminded of my own mortality. Ah. Oh boy. Where are we? Like in terms of... I've not been paying attention to the game for like, I don't even know how long. 70 minutes 30. Oh, that's the mega sapling, okay. So I think after we kill this, the next one is just small army, isn't it? Okay, come towards here. I want to upgrade the things. Come here. Now, do I upgrade the explosive zone of death? Or the airy zone of death? I think the explosive zone of death is like maybe a bit better, because like the poison zone of death it kind of has to like take a second to like just activate. Oh baby, a triple! Whereas like the explosive zone of death, just explodes all around me. Yeah, more war crimes. Let's go! More war crimes! All the war crimes here! God, I love committing war crimes. In games. I love committing war crimes in games. Disclaimer. I am not actually a war criminal. I mean, oh, no, wait, no. If you wanna take it very technically speaking, back in elementary school, right? Like every time we went on a field trip, we would play war, right? And it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. No, it was literally just like, I have a very sharp stick, and I'm actively seeking sharp rocks to make it sharper. It was like a very hardcore elementary school war in field trips, right? And I remember there was one time where we captured one of the enemy camp people, one of the enemy camp kids. Cause like, okay, backstory, right? The entire war thing sprouted from my year in elementary. We were split in two classes because there was just way too many of us. I was in class 1, the superior one, and we had a rivalry, friendly rivalry. Why can I not say rival? Opposition. We had a friendly opposition with the other class 2. So every now and then, we would just fight in field trips. Now, obviously, like we knew which one of us were the people fighting. We didn't harm civilians. We weren't like that much of war criminals. Only a little bit of war crimes happened, not full-on scale war crimes. Sometimes, like someone would get hit by a rock or something just by standing approximately close to a combatant, but like not a lot. So, anyways, there was one time where like one of my team, right? We managed to capture one person of the enemy team, a high-ranking person as well, because like we had, it wasn't like explicitly stated, but like if you've watched Tokyo Revengers, right? Like we did have like commanders, so and like each one of us had like our individual squads. But it wasn't like anything really organized. It was more like just a mutual understanding. So I was like actually the commanding of like my overall team. Cause like I more or less just like sat back, did our strategies, did like some super secret recon missions because I was a cool edgy kid. Just taking solo missions because like genuinely like could not trust fighting people to be competent enough to not get caught and give an accurate report back. So there was one time where we captured one of the enemy commanders, right? And in that specific field trip, it was one of my favorite battlefields. It was an area we went to like fairly often, and it was an area where like I had devised like a very nice strategy in terms of like home base location, because there was like a place where like it was, if we got full scale attacked, on paper it was a very bad area to set up our headquarters at, because it was more or less a dead end at the corner. So like we had like two corners just completely blocked off by like fence, because like that was like the outer bounds of the area. But like the other two corners were not only wide open, but there was a wall there was a wall on the opposite side of us. Like on the opposite side of us, like it was stairs where like people could just sit on. Because like it was like behind in a corner of a sand pit. So like there was like some very big wall-like stone stairs that people could just sit on there, and we were camping under them in the corner. So like you have to like do some decent enough parkour to actually get up from the side we were camping in. But if people were to attack from the outside, from the other side, they would immediately have the high ground. And high ground plus spears that we used. Spears were our main weapon of choice. They're a very bad combination, so... Why did I go on the tangent? Oh wait, no, yeah. So anyways, that's a story for another time, but like, that battlefield was like my favorite one. It was the one we've gone to, I think, like the most times, and thus, like, I've had developed like most of my strategies for that. Like, my best strategies were based on like that battlefield, that like school trip location. So obviously, I also knew like all the quote-unquote hidden spots, all the like cool spots where you could use the environment to your advantage. So back to the captured commander from the enemy team. We captured an enemy commander, and naturally, it was like actually fairly early on in the school trip. So naturally, we didn't really have a lot in terms of information. So what I wanted to do was interrogate the dude and see where they set up main base and where like they set up outposts, if he knew like any patrol, where like his team is, where like his squad specifically is, and whatnot. So the guy wouldn't talk. So obviously we moved on to violence. We stabbed that man. We cut him up with like sticks. I'm genuinely surprised like we didn't actually have any serious injuries at any point. Genuinely surprised. Like sometimes like we did have like some slashes, we did have like some emergency first aid kits being used and whatnot, but like we didn't really have like any hospital worthy injuries, to say the least. So we tortured the dude a bit. Keep in mind, we were like between like 9 and 12, somewhere around there. So a bunch of like 9 to 12-year-olds just torturing and interrogating like another kid. So the guy wouldn't talk, even after torture. So I'm like, okay, you don't want to talk. We can do this, okay? That's fine. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And there I go, just running off into the bushes, just in a random ass place somewhere off the map. I actually went like not entirely off bounds, and like off bounds, like it's kind of like the rules we played with is it's kind of like apex off bounds. So like you could stay out of bounds for like a bit, just like don't overuse it. Just don't overuse out of bounds. But like if you wanna like do a cheeky flank and let's just go outside the area and then like come in through the main gate or something, that's fine. So I don't know, into the bushes. I knew where a break in the fence was. I go... Oh, no, wait, oi. KFP boy. That was dangerously close, boy. I will get the chance to negate a hit, because we are getting dangerously close to death. I mean, I know only one person just only one KFP boy just like broke through the wall of absolute fucking war crimes. Oh, that's health damage and my shield's gone. Just hovering over that special button. 20% chance, yes please. So anyways, I knew where a break in the fence was, so I go... Oh, there was a vacuum there, nice. 25% chance, yes please. 30% chance, yes please. 35% chance, yes please. There was a lot of experiences lying around, holy shit! You know what? Increase normal. Do we get crits? Nah, yeah, I'll just upgrade the thing. Oh no, yeah, we do get a good amount of crits. We do get a good amount of crits. Oh, yeah. Can I finish telling my story, please, before dying? Can I finish telling the story about my elementary school war crimes? Apparently not, okay. So, anyways, like, I knew where a break in the fence was. I go outside the fence, put on my gloves, that I obviously came prepared, put on my gloves, and pick up some nettle. Nettle is that stingy plant that, like, if you touch it, it stings, and it hurts quite a bit. Now, disclaimer, I knew back then that, like, yeah, okay, I'll play Fauna. I like her base weapon, actually. So, I knew back then that nettle, like, it's poison. Like, the stingy part, like, it's poison. Yeah, okay, cool. But I also knew that, like, the antidote to that poison, like, it's if you break the stem of a nettle, it's actually got like some white stuff. It's got some white stuff in it, which like is used to neutralize the poison from the leaves. So I knew that I wasn't being cruel to the kid just because. I could fix him if he talked, more or less. So I pick up nettle, go back over, start rubbing the ever-loving fuck out of him. He talked so quickly. He talked so quickly. And that's basically the story of how I used plants, which I guess maybe technically count as biological warfare, to, you know, just interrogate a kid. Now, I did also mention that the headquarters I used for, like, at least, like, playing that strategy. Cause, like, eventually, like, that area, like, in the sandpit where, like, enemies had, like, the high ground, if they attacked, that like became like my main area of operations. Cause, like, I had figured out, like, ways to play around it. So I knew how to work with it, and, like, just diminish the negative effects of, you know, giving enemies the high grounds if they were to attack your headquarters. But I did also mention that was next to a sandpit. So naturally, if we have a sandpit next to our headquarters, naturally I carried around pocket sand. I carried around so much pocket sand. I had like 2 or 3 pockets worth of sand on me at all times, so I could use as, you know, pocket sand. Let's get the saplings. So there's very little problems in a battlefield that can be solved, at least, like, in a melee battlefield, where the primary weapon is fists, spears, or just like clubs, I guess, if you've got like a particularly thick stick. Just kids hitting other kids with their thick stick. Nothing wrong about that. So I would just carry around pockets on like someone approaches and like, okay, I was a commander. I was like the fighting leader of my team. Like naturally that comes with like some power. Otherwise people would be like, yo, Tox, you're a sitter. Why the fuck is it you leading us? But no, everyone back then, like they were fine after they figured out that, yo, this guy's strategies actually work. He may have one brain cell, but like it's a very cool one brain cell. So, but like really, if I fought like another enemy commander, right? If I fought another enemy commander, if we just met each other in the wild, depending on the terrain, some people were better. Some people were better like fighting like specific areas. Like there was like a guy. There was a guy. He was like very thin and very agile. So he would like be able to fight and climb trees before you could even see him start climbing. So like the man would just like, climb trees and then just like jump drop you from above. So you did not want to fight him in like a forested area. You did not want to fight that man anywhere near like a forested area with just like many trees. Like if there's like one or two trees, sure, you can look up. You can look up, see if he's just like chilling on a branch or something. What do you do when there's like all of your immediate surroundings? What do you do when all of your immediate surroundings are trees? Especially like if there's like people fighting underneath as well. Like, so I would not pick a fight with them like in a forested area. And there was like an area that was absolutely perfect for him, which he would always fighting, just set up an outpost. It was like at the north end of the battlefield, at the north end of the school trip location. And it was actually like there was like a little alcove looking area, so like a lot of trees, and like right next to that there was like a gate. There was a backdoor gate, and as I said, going a bit out of bounds, perfectly fine. But if the enemy had an outpost, over there, it made it pretty hard to get to that gate. So his prowess in forested areas, combined with like the strategic location of guarding the gate, basically made that gate more or less inaccessible for us. I don't remember like any big moment. I don't remember any big moment that like any big fight actually in that area, because like big moment, there was one time where we found some used discarded underwear and a mouse skull in a pit in the alcove there. I still have no idea what that was all about, and frankly I don't really want to know. But yeah, like some people like they just have like their preferred terrain. They prefer terrain to fight in, and respectable, fair enough. I myself really liked fighting in like uneven terrain, because back then, contrary to how I am now, I was actually like fairly fit and fairly athletic. And being the kid I was also pretty into parkour, and I could do a bit of parkour all over the place. So I really liked fighting in uneven terrain because like I could just like go all over the place there and like just make it hard for the enemy to hit me, while I could just like bonk them from places. I also really like just stalking and being like hidden. Just one good strike. I still do. Like I still do like sniping and just like one good decisive strike from like a sneak attack is like the most satisfying thing you can do in like any kind of game, any kind of like competitive game. Especially if you can just like one-shot the other dude before like they even know what's coming to them. Or rather no. I take that back. One-shot the dude, but have them realize what's going on seconds before they die or they're killed or like they're knocked out or like whatever win condition is. The terror in their eyes. Just spreading the terror that you could drop at any point, and there's nothing you can do about it, but like you'll fully know what's going on in your final moments. Like I fucking love that. Fucking terrifying to happen to you, but dishing it out. So yeah, I would just... Bottom line is, I would just carry pocket sand. I would just carry pocket sand with me and just toss it in enemies' faces. Either for BM or just like it's an actual sticky situation that requires the use of pocket sand. You know what? Like I'm actually pretty glad that Dr. Stone was not a thing back then. I am very glad that Dr. Stone was not a thing when I was in elementary school, because I made use of every bit of knowledge I had except one bit. So I would use like any tactic I knew how to do. I would use anything I knew how to do. Like there was one time where like I learned about how lemons are acidic. So I'm like, oh, what if I cover my stick in lemon juice? So like when I stab someone and slash them, it deals extra like acid damage. I don't know if that actually worked or not. Well, we're getting a lot of attack ups. But yeah, like I don't know if that actually worked or not. But like it's something I did like every now and then. Like if we like there was a battlefield that had like some lemon trees. So I would just like yoink a lemon. I would just like yoink a lemon every now and then. We also have like a lemon tree just growing outside my house, like outside my window in my hometown. We've got like a lemon tree, so like I could just very easily just like go down to it, grab a lemon, just plop it in my bag, and then just like cut it and squeeze it like in the field trip. Which I had done like every now and then. Yeah, not sure if that actually worked, but the one bit of knowledge I had that I refused to tell anyone else. Or like even if they figured it out, I'm like, yo, no, that's actually crossing the line. I know we're stabbing people. I know we're like causing a lot of bodily harm to people here. Not hospital worthy bodily harm, but like bodily harm nonetheless. I will not use a lighter and an axe spray or whatever spray to make a flamethrower. That is where I draw the line. That was where I drew the line as an elementary schooler war criminal. No flamethrowers. No flamethrowers in the battlefield. Okay? No flamethrowers in the battlefield. And to be fair, to be absolutely fair and honest, it's not because I was thinking about like burns hurt a lot. I was a dumb kid. I don't think I knew about like the severity of like burn damage back then. I mean nowadays I do obviously, but I don't think I knew it back then. So my prime concern wasn't burning kids. My prime concern was that I really like trees and nature and grass and all that, and I'm like, no, that can cause a forest fire, that can cause a fire, and the fire can spread to other places, and it's gonna burn down all the beautiful scenery we're using to fight. That was my prime concern over burning children! I chose nature over burning children! And it's kind of fitting that I'm playing Fauna right now. I'm genuinely surprised like no one from my elementary has gone to jail that I'm aware of. At least no one from my year. I've lost touch with like the majority of people, because yeah, it's elementary school. Like, how many people still keep in touch with like their elementary class? Like, if I recognize them, I'd still say like, oh hey, hi, we went to the same thing, we went to the same elementary. Hey, do you remember all the war crimes we committed back then? Like, genuinely, elementary, like it was very fun from like a game perspective, from like a yard play / school field trip play perspective. Elementary was very fun. But you know, war crimes and whatnot. God, I could probably do, and I have actually noted this down. Like, I could probably do just like an entire stream where I just talk about all the like war stories, at least all the ones I remember from back from elementary. Because like there was some real anime shit just going on. Like we had narrate at one point where we kept like all the, or at least like most of the enemy scouts occupied by making it look like we were using like something of another strategy we had. Where in reality we were using our picnic blankets. To transport a bunch of sand from the sandpit outside our base to the enemy headquarters. And like at that point, like the enemy headquarters, they had found like one of the best spots. They had found one of the best spots in the entire battle area. So there was a spot where like it was surrounded by walls on 3 sides, and then it had like a long narrow opening on the one remaining side. So if you wanted to storm that area, that base, you had to get through a long narrow single way passage that was more or less always heavily defended with spears, because of course, why wouldn't you? And like up until like we devised that strategy, that place was literally like the place to be. That was the single most powerful single spot you could set a base in the entire battlefield. This is the same battlefield as the Nettle one with all the war crimes. However, the wall from one side, it was a tall wall, yes, but there was a tree. There was a tree growing next to it. So we kind of figured out that if we go from the top side of it, because the top side was like it was a track field. The top side was a track field, and like there was just a wall to there was just a wall to separate it from like the. Oh no! Wait, did I? I died as I picked that up, as I leveled up. Oh, the game's a bit. Oh, the game's bagging out. It's not letting me. It's not letting me like either retry or move anything. Right, so I'll just finish the story, I guess. So there was a track field on the other side of that wall, and the wall, like, it was pretty high, yeah, but like there was a tree growing right next to it. We figured out that if you could climb up the tree, you had full vision on the enemy headquarters from above. So what we did is bait all the enemy scouts into thinking we were relocating headquarters. Like that's a thing. That's a thing that happened every now and then. We would relocate if like someone just like wanted to. Wait a second. My score's going up. My score's going up. I think I found a potentially game-breaking bug here. Cool. So, back to the story. So yeah, like we baited the enemy scouts into thinking we were relocating headquarters, where in reality, we just like plopped everyone but like five of us in the team to just like go around and just like do circles and like just draw the attention of all the enemy scouts. Where the five of us would fill up like three picnic blankets. We would tie up the picnic blankets into like a bag shape, and then just fill them up with sand, and a lot of sand. A lot of sand. We would then, as the rest of our team was keeping the enemy scouts occupied, we would then move over to the track field, climb the tree, pass the bags up to the person on top of the tree, and then give the signal to our team. Like we had some like short-range walkie-talkies that we used to communicate with. So we're like, hey, everything's set up here. We're setting up the final sandbag. Get ready to assault the headquarters. So everyone then, like they just like took up arms, started heading towards the enemy headquarters. All the enemies, they of course like they caught wind of that. They started like setting up defenses. They started setting up defenses. They took formation. They took formation in the long narrow passage. All the spears just ready to charge at them at the second they went through the passage. They also had like they had also like closed like they had tied like curtains up in like some trees there to like close off the passage. So it was also kind of like a smoke screen. So you couldn't see inside. You couldn't see like where the enemies were from the outside. You had to charge in blind. You had to charge in blind and potentially right into a spear. That's at least like if you want momentum. If you didn't want momentum, then you would just be very promptly just speared off the premises. But like they didn't realize we were on the wall. So like the 3 or 4 or 5 of us, however many we were, like, I think there was like on 3 of us that we could actually climb up the tree. So we climbed up the wall, we prepared the sandbags, we see all the enemies getting information, we see like our team assembling out front. And then the war cry happens. Just ah! We scoot off all the sand, we drop all that sand on top of the enemies. They have no idea what's going on. They break formation. I shout for our team to go in, and we absolutely destroy them, take the headquarters, destroy or capture all of their weapons, steal all of their like rock supplies, all of like their pinecone, all of like any throwable weapon. Anything and everything they had, we absolutely destroyed in one fell swoop. And it was such an anime moment. It was such an anime moment. Like we had a plan, we executed the plan. It was such a good plan. Everything lined up perfectly. You could hear like the main theme music just playing. After that, they surrendered. After that, because like there was really just no recovering. There was no recovering from that. And like that was probably the single best moment in like all of the elementary wars. So anyways, I think I'm gonna end here. I will be streaming Tuesday 5 p.m. GMT. I will be doing a tier list where I rate games based on your ability to make a sandwich in them. So keep an eye out for that. I'll actually announce it in Twitter like in a bit. So yeah, streaming Tuesday 5 p.m. GMT. Thank you very much for coming. I will most likely I completely messed up the outro. So Tuesday, I am moving. I am getting my living situation sorted out. So Tuesday is my last planned stream. There may be another Guerilla stream sometime in the week, but my last planned stream for July is Tuesday 5 p.m. GMT. So thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Check out Twitter if you want to keep updates. I am completely messing up the outro. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye!